Hi guys, welcome to Cataratas Flix. This video is dedicated for some friends, some people that is asking me some tips, some useful information about Foz do Iguaçu and the border with Argentina and Paraguay. There will be an event on the month of June this year, 2026, in Curitiba, the city capital, and there are lots of people interested in coming to know the Iguassu Falls, of course, and it will be an amazing experience. Then today I'm gonna talk about how to get here, where to stay, what to do, where to eat, and of course, how to get to Argentina and to Paraguay. Keep watching until the end. And one useful information. Brazil is a tropical country, but here, southern Brazil, Paraná state, where Curitiba and Foz do Iguaçu are located, is not tropical anymore. Then during the winter, during the middle of the year, it is cold. During the daylight, for example, the temperature here in Foz do Iguaçu on the month of June and July could be 10 degrees Celsius. Then, well, for me, that I am from Rio de Janeiro, it's very cold. I do not know for you, but even though it's good for you to know about that. And how can you get here in Foz do Iguaçu, Iguassu Falls City, from Curitiba, for example? You can get a bus. There is a route from Curitiba to Foz do Iguaçu every day. And the journey, it's about 10 to 11 hours by bus. And by plane, just 1 hour flying. And how to go around here in the city? We do have here bus routes, the municipal bus lines, and also we do have the applications like Uber, a Brazilian one, 99, and one, the name is Rapido Car. It works here in Foz do Iguaçu. But you do not cross, it's not possible to cross with an Uber car to Argentina or to Paraguay. They can't cross to another country, okay? Well, and where to stay? I won't tell you the names of the hotels here, but I will give you a tip, very important and useful information. Some hotels of the city, they inform, for example, their category by the stars, but not always it really represents the services they offer. Pay attention on the comments in websites like booking.com, TripAdvisor, and even on Google Maps, for you to know where you are staying or you are about to stay. The best hotel in town is inside the National Park of Iguaçu, the hotel Das Cataratas by Belmont. Well, and it's expensive. One overnight there on a standard room is not less than $400, the cheapest. Maybe 500 at least, depends on the season. Well, and where to go? Of course, you are coming here because of Iguassu Falls. It's amazing. It's one of the wonders of the world and wonder of the nature. But the National Park of Iguaçu is more than only the falls, the Iguassu Falls. You have some trails, you have bike tour, and even a boat safari on the river Iguaçu. I do enjoy very much doing, of course, the trail of the falls. It's amazing, it's beautiful, it's breathtaking. One of the best options, except of course the Iguassu Falls trail, is the São John's Trail, Caminho São João. Because it's inside the jungle, there are some signs to be easy and safe for you to go there. There is a plate with information, even if you have an encounter with a jaguar. It's safe the place, and it's very nice, and it's very calm. You can listen to the birds, the sounds of the forest, and takes you to the river shore. And there are swimming areas along this trail, but of course depends on the level of the water. If it's high and strong, it's not allowed. But pay attention, of course, the time of the year, because the water may be freezing or very cold on the winter of the city, for example. And one top spot is the coffee shop. After 25 half hour of trail, you get to a beautiful coffee shop just beside a waterfall, and it's really beautiful. It's amazing having some coffee with good company, having a good conversation just beside one of the beauties of this national park. And the coffee shop is where it is located, where was one of the first hydroelectrical power plants of the city 60, 70 years ago. And then you can continue this trail. And there are some more. You can also have the bike tour, the Macuco Safari. By boat, you can have this experience, even having some waters, like showering with the waters of the waterfalls of Iguassu. Well, and what else we have to do other than the National Park of Iguassu? The Free Frontiers landmark, we do have the Itaipu hydroelectrical power plant that is responsible for all the electricity of Paraguay and 30%, 25% of the electricity of Brazil, of the power of Brazil. But Brazil is big, and this hydroelectrical power plant, it's really amazing. The engineering, the history, and how they built that, especially in the 70s. It's really a nice place for you to visit. And there are some other trails by some rivers with hidden falls. I would really recommend you. And where to eat? We do have many options. We do have Brazilian dishes. We do have in the city Argentinian restaurants, Paraguayan ones, Arabic food, very good Arabic food, because Foz do Iguaçu, except São Paulo, is the biggest colony of Arabic people in Brazil, and their food is amazing. But you can try, for example, the Brazilian meal, the steak houses, also the countryside meal, fishes. Especially here we have some rivers. You can have restaurants with fish, and there is one place that I like to visit is like a yacht club by the Paraná River shore, where there is a bar and restaurant where you can taste the seafood dishes, the rivers, fishes, and you can taste it here in the Iguassu Falls City. Well, and if you want to visit Paraguay, for example, how can you get there? There are tour companies that you can buy the tour for the day, or you can go by yourself by international bus lines. There are some like local buses that cross to Argentina and to Paraguay. Or you can get an Uber until the bridge, the Friendship Bridge, Ponte da Amizade, and go walking, crossing the bridge. Like many people do in the Brooklyn Bridge, go walking. You can have the same experience here, crossing to Paraguay, walking by the bridge, and seeing that busy area of the shops, of the commerce, the street market, and also the shops where most of Brazilians, when coming here, cross to buy electronics cheaper because it's a duty-free shopping area there. And if you want to visit the city capital of Paraguay, Asunción, you can get a bus in Ciudad del Este, comfortable bus that takes you from Ciudad del Este to the city capital on a ride of about 5.5 hours, and then visit another interesting place in South America. And if you want to go to Argentina, well, do that. You can get the experience of the Argentinian side of Iguassu Falls. It's really amazing. It's really beautiful. And different of Brazil, where you can go to the tracks, the trails by bus. There you get a ride on a train. Yes, a very interesting train. And experience during the evening the Argentinian steakhouses. Just remember one thing, that in Argentina they do in Puerto Iguazú the siesta. Yes, like in the smaller cities inside the country, they do the siesta, usually from 12 until 4 o'clock or from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. Many supermarkets close, maybe all of them, some shops, some restaurants, but there are a few options open. But program yourself to that closing time, siesta time of the Argentinians of Puerto Iguazú, okay? There is like a street market that opens at 4 in the afternoon in the central area of Puerto Iguazú. If possible, really experience the Argentinian steak at the steakhouses, restaurants there in the Argentinian side. Okay? Well, that's it for now. If you have any doubt, if would you like to have any other information, some tips, please comment and ask me anything that you may need. Don't forget to subscribe, to share to any friend that is coming to the Argentinian side of the falls, here to Foz do Iguaçu, to the Brazilian side of the falls, and even to Paraguay. I will be preparing more videos later. I do have some, but in Portuguese, in this channel, Cataratas Flix, and also on my second channel, Cataratas Além dos Pacotes. I'll be writing for you. And if you want to have someone guiding you here in Foz do Iguaçu and on the area, there is a friend that is a very, very good professional as a tour conductor, and he has the respect of all the city. He is already a senior of almost 70 years old, but he has energy, and his name is Francisco Amarilla. He's a very good professional. He loves the city, he loves the nature, and he will be a very good person for guiding you in the city if you want someone as a tour conductor. Okay? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.